we're all very much aware of just how effective the combination of the two colours, green or chartreuse and black, can be. Really popular, especially in cold water. So early season or deeper down during the summer months, looking for that thermocline. This particular one is basically a play on a concrete ball, but it's a cormorant version, so a smaller fly. One that you can use for international rules fishing. So I'll start with a size 10 wet fly in the vice hook. 12 works well for this as well, but size 10, keep the wing short, does a great job. So start with a little bit of black thread and just build up a little base, a little bit behind the eye of the hook. That's where we're going to be working. And then we've got some pearl mile, this is a size 12. And obviously we're looking to get that caught in just at the thorax area. No more. And then what we'll do is take a little bit of varnish. Not too much. And just dab a little bit on the hook. Just a little bit added security. It saves having to rub everything up. So it keeps that body really nice and slim. So we're just going to wind down in touch and turns. To a point opposite the barb and then back up. With a bit of tension you'll take all the lumps and bumps out. And then just secure in that tiny little thorax area. Oh, keep tensioning your thread. If you keep your finger on it, it'll run back to where it came off and then just wind it back on again. Again, under tension. No harm done. Secure it properly this time with a couple of wraps. And then just trim off the waste there at the end. So a couple of thread wraps just to create that base because we've got to look in some marabou. So the thumb and forefinger worth just a pinch. You can see there maybe an inch. And just take that on your thumb and forefinger and spin it. And if you can trim it, trim the edge. So you've got a nice neat edge to work with. However, because I've got a thorax area here, you just trim it like that. However, because I've got a thorax, I know I can cut it on the hook shank and then tidy up with the thorax, if that makes sense. Usually if we finish at the head of the fly, we just trim the butts. But because I've got this thorax here, I can come in at an angle and just snip that stub end away. Just tidy up that lump. So just come in with your thumb and forefinger. Because it's an international rule size fly, which is 15/16 of an inch, just pinch that. Rather than using a straight edge pair of scissors, just use your thumb and forefinger. And I've got this stuff. This is a sample bag of the original Ecstasy Nano. Very small chenille. Very small and very fine chenille. But the chartreuse is perfect for this. So I catch that in. There's no need to take any of the fibre away from the core because it's so thin. And then take your thread to the front to the eye of the hook and just whip finish just to park it. Make sure nothing slips. And then with your Nano Ecstasy, you just got to wind round. 3 times is probably enough, given the space we've got to work with. So there's 1, 2, 3, and just lock that off with a thread wrap. A couple more thread wraps to secure. And then just trim that away. Trim the waste away. Prefer a blade. And just tidy up your thread, the head area. So you've got the contrast, black head and the chartreuse. Oh, looks like my blade was just a bit too close. Just quickly catch that back in. You can tidy all this up with thread wraps. Never panic when you're tying a fly. If it all goes pear-shaped, you can just take everything off and start again. It's 2 minutes at the end of the day. Well, it looks like I've got a straggle of thread there. I'm struggling to see with the camera. So what happens with age, you get a bit older, can't see properly. Yeah, there's still definitely something there. Feather fibre, thread. I'm not sure. There's definitely something. Let's see. Ah, that tag bit thread. One of the problems when you're using a blade to cut the ecstasy nano. So I'll just trim that off. Now we can get the fly tidied up. But as you can see, a very handsome, pretty little fly. Slims really right down when it's getting pulled through the water. It's got a very thin profile. It's got a lot of factors there. Pearl catch a light, that lime green and black contrast, which is great in clear water or coloured water. Really, really good fly. This concrete cormy. A little bit of varnish. You can, if you want, stick a little bit on the underside of the mylar again, added security. Just make sure you don't get any of that in the marabou. That's him, concrete cormy. Easy fly to tie and great for catching fish, no matter what time of year. I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe to my channel.